Was number 90, Maurion Williams-Jack, the 6'2", 275-pound junior out of Houston, Texas.
All right, what's going on, y'all? This is Maurion with CABO Club. Hey, man, got another dog with me, my boy Maurion.
Man, how y'all doing today? Maurion Williams-Jack, a.k.a. Rhino. I'm at Southwestern University right now, currently playing defensive tackle, first team all-conference athlete, looking to be an All-American next year, chasing the ring as well, too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, man, what we're going to do, we're going to jump into some of these questions, Maurion, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
So, listen, man, can you take us back to how you guys started with football and what sparked your love for the game?
It started with me watching the Texans. I saw Maurion Williams. That's the reason behind me wearing number 90. I was glued to my grandma's TV every Sunday watching the Texans. And my uncle, he took me out to the Southwestern Redskins practice.
Yeah.
And so ever since then, 2010, I've been playing football every year.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So with that going on, you already kind of told us. So tell us a little bit more about who or what played the biggest role in shaping you into your early development as an athlete.
I feel like in my younger years, I feel like my cousins, Michael and Vito, I feel like they played a tremendous part, taking me wherever they went, even if we went to the park, the field, we played hot ball in the street.
Yeah.
I was always the youngest one, always. So I had to get it up and grind. So yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. So now jumping into reflection on your high school and your growth.
Yes, sir.
So what's one thing you wish you understood earlier in high school that would have helped your game grow faster?
I wish I understood how to use my hands. I wish I understood how to watch film, how to break film down more better. But the tremendous part, I wish I learned how to use my hands. Now I feel like I learned how to use my hands so I can play mind games with the person that's blocking me. So,
Got you. A lot of people don't understand that, especially being on that line, man, hands is really that first thing. It's like a fight, you know?
Yeah.
So first to punch is usually the first to win, right?
First one to win. You can't just be one-dimensional. You can't just be a bull in a china shop. You can't bull rush every play.
Yeah.
You got to give your opponent something. Like first play, you can give them a bull rush. Second play, go ahead, give them a club and a swipe.
Yeah.
Third play, go ahead, give them a fake jab and then a club over.
Yeah.
It's all mind game.
It's all fake jab.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
now you got this.
There we go. There you go. All right. So now, was there a moment, a play, or a conversation that made you realize you could play college football?
It was a moment in my head coach's office, Coach Narcisse. And I love him dearly. So we had a conversation in his office, and we were just looking down at my film. This was after our last game. First round, we had a first round exit to Crosby, and so we was just breaking down my film, and he was just telling me that my first step from like my freshman year on to my senior year is just I've just grown, and so conversations with him, conversations with my mom, really with my whole family, them just encouraging me. So.
I got you. So what was your biggest high school highlight and a moment you'll never forget?
My biggest high school highlight is really per se not just an individual highlight. It's a team highlight. My senior year, we started off maybe 0-2, 0-3, maybe 1-2. And then we started off the district play 0-1. And so we had to win out 5 games just to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And we bunkered down as a team, as a whole, and we did that.
See, and I like that. I love the fact that you speak team first before I speak about myself.
Oh yeah.
And I'm big on that. I love it. So now we're gonna roll into your college experience.
Yes, sir.
Student athlete life. That's what these young kids is what they chasing.
Oh yeah.
You there now. So What has your experience at Southwestern University meant to you, both as a player and as a student?
So I would say my experience at Southwestern, I've turned into a boy to a man, literally. From my first year, I had a little bit of time management issues. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I was waking up late, late to some practices, late to some meetings, but as I cleaned it up, I got better.
Yeah.
You just gotta apply your time, apply effort. Effort is going to take you anywhere you want to go, really. And so, only if you put in effort, you can do anything, really.
Exactly, man. It's just like, what's that saying? Put your foot on the gas. Once the ignition start, I mean, you might as well go.
You might as well keep going already.
So, how do you balance the demands of being a college athlete and maintaining academic success?
You see how hard is it?
Well, no, like as far as how do you balance it out?
How do I balance it out? So my head coach, we installed this rule, and so it's called the 8-hour rule. So 4 hours for school, 4 hours for football. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about how you manage your time. And so you can go, you wake up, you can study, you can get some homework done before you got to go to class. Say you got a 10 o'clock class, you can wake up early at 7, go to the library, knock out some homework, and then go to class. And then now, even though you still got some homework to do, you don't have as much homework to do even when you get out of practice. Or you can knock out all your homework before you go to practice, and then you can just chill after practice.
Responsibilities is key. So that's teaching you the afterworks of life, because when you get a job after work, after school and all of that's over, you got work-life balance.
Yes,
how can you balance your family? How can you balance home? How can you balance your money and what you want to do with yourself? So that's dope. The coaches instilling into y'all early. So what is something people underestimate about being a student athlete?
People underestimate. I think people underestimate the amount of schoolwork we have to do. I think that's what people underestimate. I think people think that we go in and like they have people just there that just do it for us. It's not like that at all. We have to go in there and grind just like the other students. Of course, we have tutorials, we have resources that we can go to for help, but we have to grind just like the other students. It's not no favoritism. It's not no gifts given. It's not anything given to us. We gotta go get it and grind.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. So going into your mindset, the work ethic and the leadership of you, in this program. So you earned multiple first team all conference honors.
Yes, sir.
What mindset or routines helped you perform at such a high level?
Really consistency. A lot of people underestimate it. Consistency is key. You start off going to the sand pit and you hit the weights, but you do that one day, but you don't do it the next day. You already breaking the cycle. You gotta no matter how tired you is, no matter what the next person doing, no matter what this crowd doing, you gotta get it in. And then that comes with separating yourself. You gotta separate yourself from the crowds that ain't good for you. And so I did that. I did that at a very, very early age, as Coach Narcisse told me himself. To be great, you gotta separate yourself. Even my own mom told me that, so I had to listen, take heed, and do it. And so
at the end of the day, to be 1%, you gotta act 1% and walk it. Not everybody got the same path, but if you want this path that you got determined for yourself, you're gonna have to stick to it.
Yes, sir.
So if it's walking straight, and I'm talking about hair straight, thin as a hair straight, you gotta learn how to balance it and fix it and get to the end of that rope.
Yes, sir.
So how would your teammates describe you, both on and off the field?
That's a funny question. I think my teammates would describe me as a dog on and off the field. I try to turn off the switch when I'm not on the field, but it's hard, especially when you love the game so much. Like it's hard, but I think they would describe me as a dog, truly. My middle school coach, Coach Cousin, and I think he follows you too. He gave me this nickname Rhino during one practice, and that kind of stuck with me. And so I act like Rhino on and off the field. So yeah.
Mm. Hey, so basically, the switch is on kill mode at any given time. Quarterback, beware. Whoever's in front of him, man, beware. But at the same time, he's laid back and chill. That's what I'm getting out of it. Say no more. Shout out to Coach if you follow me. I appreciate you, brother. So now we're going to jump into what's your work ethic like during the season versus the off season.
Okay.
What stays the same and what changes?
Okay. So my work ethic during the season is very heavy. I try not to lift not as much heavy weights. I still lift every day, but I try to do lightweight, high rep. I do cold tub every day, hot tub every day. I try to get in the bags. I try to do therapy. Um, as far as for the off season, it's high low every day, high volume every day, nonstop. I rest maybe Saturday and Sunday, especially on Sundays. That's the Lord's day. I don't do nothing on Sundays.
Understood.
But yeah. Off season is high load, high volume. During the season is very moderate.
I got you, man. I like that, man. I love that. I love the grind of what you got going and how you got it set up for yourself to get better. So, how do you handle pressure on and off the field, especially when expectations as a senior leader?
I feel like pressure. I feel like I've handled pressure very well. Throughout my years. I feel like all my years throughout of playing football, I feel like every one of my coaches see me as a leader, and so I know how to lead. I know how to do it, and so as far as pressure, I low key like it.
Yeah.
It make me go 100% like every play. Cause it got to be a play made. So it got to be a play made. It got to be somebody to lead. It has to be somebody vocal. And yeah.
Yeah, man. And as they say, pressure makes wonderful things. They say when you put coal in fire, it turns into diamonds. Or what's that saying? The pressure of the coal turns into the diamond.
Yeah, already.
And we got it right there. Pressure makes diamonds.
Pressure make diamonds.
Pressure
Already.
bust pipes. We out here with it. So going into the other questions that I have here for you, brother. After college, what's your next move? Are you pursuing football beyond school, or are you focused on a new path?
I do wanna pursue football beyond school. The NFL is in sight. The CFL is in sight. The UFL is in sight. Overseas, whatever I can get, because I just love the game. I wanna play for at least five or six more years after this. So, and then after I hang it up, I do want to coach. I want to come back in the community and coach. Mainly at my old high school, Madison High School. I want to coach there. Possibly be a head coach someday there, and then work my way up to college. Yeah.
So you already got the mission for it,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
I love it, bro. I love it. I love it. And the fact that you want to put back into the community, man, that's like my big mission, you know?
Got to.
So you helping growing the youth, they gonna follow up to your footsteps and hopefully, want to walk that 1% instead of taking that other path down the road, bro.
Yes, sir.
So I really respect what you got going on and even, with the future, bro. So with it all said and done, how do you want your teammates and coaches to remember you?
I want my teammates and coaches to remember me as a person that never gave up through thick and thin. A person that always grind. A person that has loyalty, and integrity, no matter what. a person that they never had to question their loyalty or integrity. I want them to remember me as a person that a person that changed their program around.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's big volume right there. So, what advice would you give to younger athletes who are trying to make it, especially those who may be overlooked or under recruited?
I would say stay prayed up for sure. Stay prayed up. And if you see your fellow athletes, your fellow peers getting athlete, I mean getting offers that you want or like that like you dreamed of, keep on congratulating them, keep on reposting them on social media, because it's gonna come for you. If you be spiteful, if you be hateful, it's not gonna come. That's how you miss out on your blessings. And so if you feel like you're overlooked, go the extra mile. Get your name out there. Get on Twitter. Post your workout clips. Post your film. Get some film. Go to camps. Get film. Don't be shy to get reps. Yeah. And most importantly, stay prayed up. I don't know how many times I gotta say that, but stay prayed up.
Yes, sir, man. That's the main key, man. Keep God in your life, man. And like my favorite Bible verse throughout high school was Luke 1:37. For with God nothing is impossible. And I actually got that tattooed on me when I was a senior. But it was just like that way of life. Like, like I went through a lot of stuff going through high school, but without believing in myself, I knew I wouldn't be able to finish it,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody got a different story to tell, and all that stuff there. But if you can't believe in yourself, you're not going to believe in anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I like what you're saying. Stay prayed up. So no opportunities missed if you're not putting that work in.
Oh yeah.
So now, if you had 30 seconds to speak to the next generation, what's one thing they need to hear?
Don't be lazy. Work, get work whenever you can. Listen to your parents. Listen to every coach that pours into you. Don't shy no one away. Don't think you know everything, because you don't. It's a lot about football that you can learn every day. I thought I knew everything and I don't. I'm still learning new stuff every day as I watch film. And take mental reps. Watch football. Watch the sport you actually play. Yeah.
So now,
And stay prayed up.
yes, sir. So now the last question, and this is what I ask everybody. What does the word champion mean to you?
The word champion means to me is a person willing to go the extra mile, not for only himself, but for everybody around him. A person that's not selfish, a person that's not greedy, and a person that's a man of God. A man of God, a woman of God too.
Man, about time somebody threw a woman in the situation, man. Hey, but like I said, y'all, it's Breon with CABO Club. We got my boy Rhino here, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, y'all stay tuned for the season. First game, September 6th against McMurray. You can follow me on my Instagram at 90reasons_. Follow me on my Twitter at Jack_Maurion. Thank y'all.